Hello everybody, my name is Liz. Come on in, say hi, let us know where you're watching from. We're gonna craft today. Super simple, easy, quick, hopefully. I can make anything simple, complicated, so let's see first. But let me pull up comments down here so I can see a little bit better. I already had some coffee. So I just got my water. Let's see. Here we is. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so I think I'm gonna need that in a second. I got that. Hold on, I had three. Oh yeah, and then that. Okay, got it. Hello, Miss Lois. How are you? We're gonna take this wall art from Dollar Tree, and it's very pretty as is. You could literally, I mean, I would put that on my wall. I would put it on. Good morning, Miss Carol. I'm gonna have to be today. I'm gonna have to be this week. I cannot wait to fast forward until we are on that beach, chillaxing in the sun, y'all. Woo! They make mamas work for their vacations, don't they? Good morning, Miss Mary. How are you, girl? So, wall art from Dollar Tree is what we're using today. Like I said, it's actually gorgeous just the way it is. But I'm a crafter, so we're about to mess it up and see what we can do here. Ooh, I hope I can get this off. Hold, please. Maybe we just forego that mess altogether. And the frame, I realized once I was getting the supplies together, you guys, I actually realized that this is not a canvas frame like I thought it was. Trying to go outside the staples. Are you good, you think? Good morning, Miss Lori. I love it, Lois. I don't know either, girl. I don't know even where we are right now. What state are we in? It's okay. You don't have to know anything. No judgment here. Oh, hello. I forgot about you. Hold on. Where's my, here it is. I am going to take the sawtooth piece just straight up and out, and I'll likely be reusing that later. And then, okay, now let's see where we at. I'm going to peel this off, and I was trying to do it, I was going to take the staples out, but most of it, ain't nobody in the world got time for that. So I'm going to do it this way. Okay, and oh well, it might all come off anyways. That would be fine. But anyway, this frame is actually not a canvas, so we're gonna try to pretty it up. We shall see how this works. I don't know why I didn't just think to just like pull it up and out. Might not even have to use a razor, y'all. If we can get it this way. State of Kansas. That's the state we're in. Good morning, Georgianne. Good morning, Georgette. Cutie patootie, y'all. Cutie. Yeah, this is last night's hair and makeup. You're welcome. And I only have makeup on my eyeballs, so before you're like, girl, you ain't got no makeup on. I got smeared eyeliner up there somewhere. And maybe one lash still dipped in mascara. That's what we get for today. Because we're staying home today. We're not driving all over God's green earth. We're getting some cleaning done, some editing done, checking my baby boy's school for the last time, I think. And then packing. I need to pack. Okay, so I want to use this art, so I didn't want to ruin it. So I got as much of it as I could off. And yeah, we're just going to do that. Okay, let's throw that. All right, then we're going to look at this. We're going to take out some of this one's like down in there. This one's sticking up though, so I'm just gonna like pull the staples that I see sticking up and out. And then there are like these 90-degree angle stuff stickers. Good morning, Mary. I'm so ready, Miss Shannon. I'm so ready, girl. I'm so ready. So ready. Yep. I'm like, no kids get sick. Because I promise you ain't going nowhere. If you get sick, you're staying right here. I'm shoving all the medicines down your throat, and we're keep on trucking with life because we ain't got time. That's where I'm at. Don't be getting sick now. And then Colton had soccer the other day, and of course it was raining. So now I'm like, please don't get sick, buddy. That's my little sickling. His ears are so sensitive. All right, where's my skizzers? This is crazy. All the technology. Yeah, these are technical terms. Technical, I don't even know what I said, but yeah, it sounds right. Yeah, I think if I ever get another one of these, I'll just try to do it outside or I'll just try to rip the staples up. I didn't realize they'd be that simple. Okay. How we doing? All right, because we can always cut off the excess, but I needed some surface to glue, right? So we're gonna layer out flat. So we're gonna take those off. Okay, all right. So we're gonna do kind of like a reverse canvas deal. And first, I think I need to brighten this up because this is gonna be dark. We're gonna darken it up, but I think first I need to brighten. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see it. And I probably need I need to get more of these little sticks. Ooh, got that all over my hand. Need to get more of those. Next time I'm at Wally World, in a month. That's what I need to do. I'm so ready for the beach, so ready for the sand, the sun, oh. Okay, all right, here we go. Good morning, Miss Kelby, how are you? That's not it. Not it, girl. I'm gonna use a soft brush. Use a soft brush. And what side of this are we using? This is the staple side, so this will be our front. So I'm gonna do the top and the sides, and we might just leave the back. We shall see. Might not need to do anything to the back because that will be covered with the print. Yes, that's right. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. This is clearly not made for paint, but here we are. Let's see. This would be a cute reverse canvas frame as well to do. I just found some cute art that I actually liked at Dollar Tree, which I never do. Normally I'm feeling and I'm finding those canvases. Is it, Lois? It was like 62 when I took the kids this morning, and it's actually sunny, knock on wood. So, forecast for there. Cody checked the forecast there the other day. Yes, Miss Mary Girl. She's got the emojis that are in my head right now. So Cody did, and it was like 80s, I want to say. So he's like, this is it. I'm like, oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Okay. I'm not fully covering this. I'll show y'all. I'm not fully covering it. It's mostly covered, but if a few little specks here and there pop out, I don't care. Don't care. So we're gonna brighten this so we can darken it, okay? That's what we're gonna do. I think that the driftwood stain will just look prettier on a lighter surface, like a lighter space, but I think if I left it brown, it would have like blended in a little too much. And we wouldn't have been able to see the pretty grayish blue color that it has. I think. 91? Holy Toledo. 91. I'm shocked right now. I shouldn't be. We went to Vegas one time in May and it was 116. I could have swore my eyelashes were melting off my face when I actually asked Cody, is my makeup melting down my face? He's like, nope, nope. Just hot, girl. Just hot. Okay, I think I'm good. I don't have any more parchment paper, so listen. This is what we get. We don't throw a fit. Today's high is that, oh, hold it. Hold it. Okay. All right, let's see. Are we back? I'm gonna have to get a drink of water. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Joe. Chilly here. I've got my fireplace on. Are you serious, Brenda? That's funny. Let me take a drink before I choke to death. All right, so because our design is so dark and it's got like a little bit of light, I kind of wanted to bring some of that to the outside. So that's all I'm trying to do here. Okay, let's see. No puddles anywhere. Got it. Then we're gonna do this. Oh, hold please. I missed an entire side on the inside. So sorry. So sorry. Yeah, sorry guys. I did not put, I'm melting away. I bet you are, girl. I did not put my phone on do not disturb, but it's on there now. So sorry. Okay, let's try this. Just smoothing out any puddles. Making sure I get around the inside, the top, and the outside. What are you doing here? Like the hot, no, Miss Mary, me either, girl. I should post this video I took yesterday because me and my son were like 5 minutes, no kidding, from the place where we were getting ready to take his senior photos, and it was pouring down rain. And of course, he loves nature, so we're taking him in the woods. So I'm like, oh my gosh. But thankfully, a lot of the greenery is coming back on. Growing back on the trees. So we had a lot of coverage. And it did stop, and like when it stopped, we jumped out and got it done. But I'll have to post it because it was just funny. I was like, here we are on our way to senior pictures in the pouring down rain. We are staying at the Breakers Hotel, is what it's called. It's right on the beach. My husband goes there with like 20 guys every fall, and he loves that place. But he goes in October, so he can't like enjoy the beach or all the pools, the lazy river, anything like that. And he's like, this place is like perfect for kids, babe. So he's always said that, and we have just never gone until now. So we are finally gonna get to go and check it out. Should probably be wearing a mask with this, I don't know. But this is the driftwood, right? Yeah, driftwood stain from, where's it from, guys? Dollar General. Miss Denise told me about it. And it's like a bluish gray. Absolutely stunning when it dries. So I'm gonna stir it for a second. This looks really good in my head. We're gonna use this, we're gonna use some black wax, and we're gonna use some copper rub and buff. Just go with it. I'm going to what's it called? Myrtle Beach, Miss Lois. Yes, Mary. So we're staying at the Breakers Hotel. It's got beach access right there, so I love that, because the only other time I've been to what's it called? Myrtle, we were like 10 minutes away in a condo, in a condo duplex, something like that. Yeah, it is a strong smell. And we had to drive over to the beach each day because we had little kids that wanted to swim, right? And, you know, the beach, hello, Pisces. And so it was not an option to not go to the beach. We had to pay like $20 or $30 each day to go and park in different parking lots to get beach access. we would drive around each day trying to find like free parking or less expensive parking. It was nuts. So I'm really happy that this is right on the beach with beach access, so we don't have to stress about all of that junk this time. And I'm very, very excited because to go check out Merle's Inlet again. That was my favorite part last time because it was outdoor vendors that you walked through. There was live music. There was, I don't know if there was food vendors, but it was like artsy fartsy, henna tattoos, music, vendors just outside set up along the water. And then there was like a walk. It was just so calm and peaceful. I mean, it wasn't because it was outside vendors, but it was a whole vibe. It was nice. So I'm really excited to go check that out again. Okay. So this is how it's kind of looking so far. Okay. It's just like a grayish blue. You could probably, if you don't have this or like this, you could probably use any paint that you want. So if you wanted this look, but you don't have this or want to go get it, maybe some, perhaps, I don't know how it'll dry, but we'll see. Maybe some gray paint and water might do something similar, you know? Have never used that stain. This is from Dollar General. If I said Lowe's, I'm sorry, y'all. But this is from Dollar General. I have one over there that's from Home Depot. What is it called? Sun Bleach Stain by Varathane. I love that one too. Lowe's, I don't typically go to. We have a Home Depot really close to us, and I just know how it operates, I guess, because I worked there for a little bit, so I just am more comfy there. Home Depot is probably my favorite store on the planet, y'all. If you could tell me you could only go to one store for the rest of your life, where are you going? It's Home Depot every time. 100%. No question. And why did I come home today after living in this house for 7 years and decide that I am now absolutely sick to my stomach of seeing my red door, because I don't like red. Okay, but it's never bothered me till today. And that it needs to be black, and the handle on it that's wiggly needs to be tightened up, and it needs to be rub and buffed. Tell me why. And that I would love to do before I leave for vacation in literally 48 hours. Like, no. No. But do you guys ever decide, like, okay, I'm done looking at you. You're done. You're done, ma'am. That's me and my door right now. Me and my door. She's getting redone when I get back. I don't care. I don't care. It's just so ugly. It's like a maroon color. And it matches nothing about the house. I mean, the house, I guess, has like this like brick. It's more orangey. And then it's got gray siding. So no, ma'am, get out of here. Hello, Miss Lisa. How are ya? I wasn't talking to you, girl. All right, I've got the inside, outside. I need to quit fingering this up. Let me just go ahead and look at all this before I move on. Make sure I don't have any fingerprints happening. And then I'm gonna, okay. So now that I've got all that done, I'm gonna try not to touch it. Okay, go over there. Start a project right before. That's where why? Why is that where my brain goes? I can't scroll right now because I have stuff on my fingers. I don't want to get it on my keyboard. That's where I draw the line. All the dust and what's it called? Sawdust and paint. That's on my keyboard, but not driftwood stain. Oh no. Bedroom bath. It's been 10. It's time. That's right. Yeah. I just opened her today, and the handle's jiggly, but it's got beautiful detail. But it's like so old that it's worn. Our house was built in 1931, so it's got gorgeous detail, but it's like brown. It's not even metal colored anymore. It's like, it's not rusty, it's brown. So I'm like, that needs some rub and buff. You need to be tightened. And then I'm like, and I hate this door color. Oh yeah, that is, yeah, Miss Karen. It's thick here in Ohio too. We get like spurts of sunshine right now. It's beautiful. And we got a lot of rain right now. Sure, the farmers are loving it as long as they got their stuff done. They got to get all their stuff in the ground, and then they want all the rain as possible. Okay. I'm not really used to driftwood stain. I stained this before with this driftwood, and I loved it. And I think that might be the only project I've ever used it on. So I'm not real sure, but it's a little shiny. But we're gonna do wax and rub and buff, so we're good. Okay, I think I am done with this. Hopefully I can touch this thing without it being super, super sticky. We shall see, because I can't no more with the gloves. No ma'am. Okay, now I can scroll. Miss Karen's here. Did I say hi to you, girl? Let's start a project. Yeah. Got that G. She doesn't like red. Good to know. Oh, God. We all have weird how we find a groove and going the same. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like what's close to you, and you know what I mean? And then you start feeling more comfy with that. And this one isn't even the store I worked at. I just know that there's an app that'll tell me the aisle and bay. And I'm just, you listen, I'm setting my ways now. All right, let me see this. I need my hammer over here, but I ain't got my hammer, so. Hammer time with the stapler, okay? Nobody judge. Then we're gonna do, now let me think about my life choices here. So, okay. So rub and, okay. So I've got to do the wax first, I believe, because the wax can take off some rub and buff. This is pretty rough on the top here, so it may not do too bad there, but it might do worse on the sides. I don't want that, so let's see here. Have puddles, do they? Hi, Miss Tammy, how are you, girl? I bet they do. I bet they do got some puddles. I think I'm going to use this Z Swamp. Good morning, Remake It Pretty. How are you? How you doing, girl? All right, so I'm going to put some black wax on this. So all we've done is white chalk paint. It's driftwood, right? Yeah, I have two stains, so I get them mixed. But driftwood stain, and now we're going to use some black wax. I'm going to get it heavier in the corners. And then we're going to use some rub and buff. And we'll throw our design back in there, you guys, and I think it'll be ready to rock. Oh, that's sticky. Hello, Gina. I feel like you're supposed to leave stained stuff alone forever, but leave it to me to be trying to create something in 40 minutes. Okay. Now, I don't want to cover up everything. Right, so I'm just kind of dragging it through and seeing where it sticks. The top of this is super rough, like I said. So where I put it, it's probably going to be. We can blend it a little, but it'll probably be there. Okay, and then I'm going to get the inside of this. That's right. I liked it. What's really weird, I don't like the color red, but I do love me some Patriotic Crafts. So riddle me that. I don't know. As long as it's with white and blue, I guess I like it. No, I don't know. Doing good. Oh, good. I'm so glad. School's not out yet. I believe their last day is the 28th or 29th. When we come back from vacation, they have like 3 or 4 days of school left. So my son told me the other day, he's 9, he's in 3rd grade, and he told me the other day, they had us go outside at 2:20, and then the bell rings at 3:20 for them to start lining up for the bus or the car or the whatever, right? And he goes, so they brought us outside at 2:20, and we weren't allowed to play on the playground equipment, even though nobody else was on it, but we were allowed to just like sit in the sun in the yard and just play. And I was like, oh yeah? I was like, did you play tag or something? He's like, no. Did you dig for bugs? No. That's what his sister would have done. Did you do this, that? No. I was like, so what'd you do, buddy? He's like, we just all sat around and talked, and He's not the one that you can just like take and drop into nature. No. And he's the only kid that I have like that. My other two would stay in the woods and the creek forever. He's like, no, there's got to be a goal here. If I'm out here running, playing, there better be equipment to play on or a soccer ball to kick or something. Okay. Did I get all four? I think I did. All right, so I've got it on there. It's gonna look rough before we blend it, but that's okay. There's like kind of what the sides are looking like. And then since this is smoother, I'll take a few spots here and just do that. Then I'm gonna take a dry paper towel. I'm gonna take a clean paper towel. And I am going to, I'm not gonna shred the top of this. I'm gonna use a very soft brush on that part, but the sides I will rub with this. This is kind of pretty as it is, y'all. Do I want to mess it up? With some rub and buff? I think I do. All right. I think I got it all. And then, oh, let me do the top real quick. I'll show you. Now I'm just taking this. Oop. I'm trying to kind of put it. Blending it. It's actually blending in very well. A little too good. Now, hang on here. Okay. We might ought to switch. Might ought to use this brush for a minute. Because then I can have a little more control while I'm blending it. Aha. I don't want this just to look like one thing. I want it to look like it's got some character. Like we didn't just go pick it up at Dollar Tree. Hi, Kelsey. How are you, girl? Okay. Like we didn't just find it in the Dollar Tree thing. Okay. Because that's exactly what I did do. Okay. The stain is giving it like a really cool texture to work with. All right, so we've got some aged look here. See there? Ooh, that's pretty. Let me do something. I must have thrown out my thing, my other baby wipe. Thunderstorms. Oh gosh, garden. Oh yeah, everybody's trying to garden right now too. Every Mother's Day, I used to put out cute little flowers in my 2 flower beds that my honey built for me at our old house. And at this house, we don't really have a place for them. And then we just got busy raising kiddos, I guess. But I'm like, I would take 2 succulents, sir. May I please? Now, let me see this real quick. We do need the rub and buff. We do. Yep, we're going to need that. Because it's looking pretty rustic, and then our image is pretty classy, so we got to bring a little class to the frame. Yes, please. Where did I put it? Here it is. Now, this is new. I haven't used this color yet, so hopefully this goes well. It's called Spanish Copper Rub and Buff. Spanish Copper. And then you just flip her over. There's like a little point in the top of the lid, so you can bust it open. Okay. I gotta figure out my life because I don't want to go too crazy right off. I might ought to start out with my finger, actually. Oh, you guys. Don't do that, y'all. Hold on, now you're my mirror. I'm so sorry to have to do this to you. Oh my Okay, hold on. Hold on. Break. Go pee. Don't look. Go pee. I'll see you in 2 minutes when I'm showered. Oh my God, I love it. Only on a live, y'all. Let me tell you. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen when you're live, okay? It ain't gonna wait. No, no. Oh my God. I got 2 eyebrows. Hold up, I got 3 eyebrows. Hold on, how many eyebrows I got now? All right, we're gonna take care of that one. We're gonna take care of that one. Aren't y'all glad I don't use a pencil to do my eyebrows? I'd be wiping them off right now. Hold on. Oh, I still got it everywhere. Hold on, y'all. Go potty. Stop looking. I see your smiley faces. And I reject them. Okay, hang on. All right, teeth check while we're here. No, we ain't got no pepper in our teeth. We're good. Hold on, I gotta get my mustache. Hold on, I gotta get my mustache. Go grab a drink. Go pee. Come back when it's safe. All right. I hope y'all were paying attention, because this is one of those videos that ain't gonna be downloaded. You know what I mean? We're gonna forget this one exists. Remember how I told you I had smeared mascara and eyeliner? Apparently the universe wanted us to take care of that. All right, is everybody back from their break? Everybody back? Because I think I'm back. I probably have it everywhere. Okay, hang on. I don't got lens wipes down here, I don't think. So this is what you get. All right, are you awake now? Because I am. Holy cow. I'm awake now, y'all. Don't look at something and squeeze it. What are you doing? Are you 2? Don't be doing that. Don't be doing Oh my God. All right, hang on. See, what happens is when you take the glasses off, you become blind, and then you don't even know if they're clean. Like, how am I supposed to know? I feel like that's fine. Nobody tell anybody. You got it? Don't share this. Don't even think about it. I will come for you. Okay, here we go. All right. Never happened. I probably have it everywhere. Never happened, y'all. Hello, Miss April girl. How you doing? Thank you for the Helen. Y'all, real crafting Susan. Yeah, I'm laughing too, so it's fine, right? Do you get Oven Buff at Home Depot? Miss Mary, I got this at Amazon. It was a 2-pack. No, we're not screenshotting Kelsia. No, I'm not that person. Oh my God, stop looking. Yes, yeah, okay. Are we done now? Are y'all done having your fun? Hope someone's, no ma'am. Okay. All right, we're gonna act like that never happened, and now I'm all foggy because I'm cracking up. Hold on, I'm crying. Hold on. We're about to just gonna have to do, this is about to turn into a beauty live if we have to redo our makeup. Okay, so, serious faces, people. Thank you for dealing the queens, Miss April. I need it. Right, Miss Lois, you're welcome. Planned it. Yep, planned it. Planned it. All right, moving on. Focus. I got some on here too on accident. All right, now we're going to put it at you so I can squirt you in the face this time. Hold on. Now I'm nervous. Now we're getting a plate. We ain't messing around. We're just getting a plate. So what I was going to say is that some of them are more runny than others. Like, I've noticed the silver is super runny and the gold is not. So I wasn't sure what this would be. What are you doing? Where is you? You wanted to come out and play a minute ago. Now get your butt out here. Do it again. No. No, ma'am. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the plate when you get it out, y'all. That's what it looks like. I'm going to start with that. I have no words. So, that's that. Okay. All right. Let's use our finger. Okay, take it slow. Oh, okay. I like the color. Different. I thought it would be, well, maybe over top of other colors it will be like more orangey, coppery looking. Right now it's looking like almost like a metallic-y brown. I'll hold it up for you too. Susan! Don't call me out, girl. Susan, don't be calling me out now. Oh my God, y'all. I hope the husband didn't hop on at that right exact moment. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have a little dignity. Okay, y'all see? You can kind of see it on the flat sides especially. Okay, now, it kind of got here by accident, so let's just cover that up, act like that didn't happen also. And then, it's hard because of my ring light, I think. Why not your baby? Good morning, Lucille. How are you? I mean, I had the makeup brush out, and here's how we do that. Okay, you just look it in the eyeball, people. Look it in the eyeball. You'll be fine. Okay. Oh, I needed that. You know what? I needed that. Sometimes we can take life too seriously, right? All right. I'm gonna go. It's just how I like it to be more dark in the corners and less through the center. I don't know why I love that so much, but that's what I like. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. Wow. Send them. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We're not sending nothing to Cody. Cody don't need to know this ever happened. He don't need to know. He don't need to know, y'all. He's already seen me give birth. Isn't that enough for you people? I do like to dirty things up. We're going to make this face real rusty and crusty. And then if you need a little shine, just add some Rub and Buff. Just like that. I should have stayed calm through it. It just came out, y'all. I couldn't help it. Oh, we all need that. Glad it's not in here. Yeah. Thank God I wear glasses, right? Because it definitely would have probably been. Okay. What am I doing? Y'all are distracting me. Now quit. Hang on. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got something going on. And then we're going to take some on the inside as well. Ooh, I got a lot there. So maybe a little there. I really like kind of, because you're supposed to let stain sit and cure, and I didn't. So it's a little tacky, and it just kind of grabs on in certain places and gives a lot of texture. Are y'all focusing on this now? Turning out. Thank you, Miss Shannon. Shannon understood the assignment. We don't speak of it. He who must not be named. What's that from? He who must. That copper is beautiful. I agree. Good times. Good morning, Miss Mary. How you doing, girl? How you doing? We just learned how to wash our face with Rub and Buff. You're welcome. Good Lord. Can't even. All right, y'all. I got it on the inside. I got it just wherever you want it. If you like this and you want to cover the whole dagnab thing, go ahead. I like dimension, texture, all the crazy, so I'm gonna do that. And then we are going to take this and let me see. Oh my gosh, that's exactly the color that it needed. That's nuts, you guys. Look how good we got it. Oh, okay. Now, if I take this, let me see if I can figure out how the heck and doodles. All right, I think I got it figured out. I think I do. So, I believe if I follow this most outer crease, I can get it. It was a pretty color on you. Wasn't that gorgeous? Next week, we're going to try, next week I ain't going to be here, but the next week, we're going to try some gold and see how that does. Everybody likes a classy black and gold eye, right? Just canvas art. This one's from Dollar Tree, but you can find these at thrift stores too. Let me see. The pretty color on you. You're fired. You know what? Let me see. Okay. Thank you, Miss Susan. See, Miss Susan's here for the craft. She's like, you don't need no facial, girl. Okay. I'm just making sure each time that I'm on the right path in life, because we saw how quickly that can turn. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to cut all of this part off, and then I'm going to throw it over there. I'm going to cut this whole part off. And then goes like this. I can't tell if this is totally square or not. Okay. And then I'm gonna just go right outside this. We can always sand if we need to sand. I'm just trying to get the majority of it off. I'd rather it be a little bit too big than a little bit too small. So you definitely have craft on yourself, right, mister? And here's how we do that. I can't. Sometimes you gotta mix crafting and beauty, am I right? Today we're gonna craft our face. Hang on. This is gorgeous. Hello, Miss Nancy. Oh my God. Okay, so what am I doing? I am going to put, oh my God, where is it? Oh, I had a heart attack. I'm going to put some of this Titebond Quick and Thick. And I'm going to put it everywhere except the very, very corners here. That's where my hot glue is going to go. Woo. Very focusy for that part. Now I'm not putting anything toward my face. I'm never going to look anything else in the eye again, I tell you that much. And then we're going to, oh, that'll work. We're going to flatten this out. Okay. That Rub and Buff has an attitude, y'all. Just like Alana. Don't look it in the eye. Rub and Buff has a tude. Okay. All right, I think I'm good. Then I'm gonna, I don't really think it matters what's the top and bottom of this. So I think I'm just going to put my 4 dots of hot glue. Why did I have to add Rub and Buff to this? Because it looks perfect, that's why. Okay, you're fired for now. We're just gonna use this part. Just gonna use this part. Okay, and then, don't be judging the sweatpants. I can hear you. I can hear you, I can hear you. Ouch. Okay, and then, I'll sit it down, go over all of this, and while I still have it on this side where I can see it, I'll go ahead and smoosh out. And I think, I'll look, but I believe we did pretty good. And I have a little bit here. A little bit right there. And a little bit right there. Okay, now let's take a look at her. Oh, she's cute. Hold on. Okay. All I'll see if I can cut this. However, if not, we're gonna have to use sandpaper. I'm gonna try to cut it because we have Type On trying to cure there. Okay, good, 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 good. Look how pretty that is. I bought this just like this at, oh, well, not just like this. I bought this with the design over top of this frame. It's not even a canvas. I was hoping it would work. Yep, at Dollar Tree. And then I love the colors in it. I love the dark moody vibe, but it's also very pretty, classy, something you can get away with all year round. And I was gonna do black and like the frame black, so I might have to get another 10 of these, and then do the copper over top of that. I also think that would be really pretty, but because there's like light coming in from one side, I kind of wanted to lighten it up but still give it lots of character. And I think we stinking did it. Yes, right, G? I think it looks gorgeous. I hope. Where did the print? This is from from Dollar Tree. This is from Miss Kelby. This is definitely not from Miss Kelby. Thank you, Miss Susan. I appreciate that. The crazy train, Shannon, right? Miss Nancy, you're welcome that you missed it. Hello, Anita. How are you, girl? What would you add as a back? Okay, so now for the back, you could cover this up with what's it right there? Felt, okay? Or crafter's paper. What's it called? I don't remember. Something like that. That my husband gets a contractor's paper. Okay, you can cover this. I'm not actually going to cover it right now, because I think it's fine. Oh, you know what? That would be why I probably wanted to pay attention to where my top was. Because now I don't know. But I might just be able, this is a very, like, not a very strong piece of wood. So, I might, hang on, we got our hammer. I might be able to, sure did. We're using everything how it's not intended today. Thank you, Miss Lois. I appreciate that. Thank you, Nancy. So I'm just going to throw that on there. You can put black felt on this, but because it's going to be going up against like a white wall, so like see how you can kind of see my shadow or whatever, I would probably do white felt before I do black, just so that I keep the bright spots bright. Because I do think it's got a lot of pretty darkness in it too, but I like that little bit of bright for whatever reason. I thought this design was gorgeous. They have a ton of art at Dollar Tree in a few different styles, so if you like funky or colorful or whatever too, they have it. Nice hammer. Isn't that a good one? Thank you, Miss Mary. But I think that's so cheap and easy to do with just things that you probably have. That in your craft room already. You could use paint, you could use rub and buff, you could use waxes, stain we used. I'm sure there's stuff I didn't use that you could use. This would be really pretty, but it's already kind of rough and perfect. But if you wanted to put joint compound and spackle on this and then paint over it, it'd be yummy and delicious as well. I like my thicker frames for that, so I just kind of kept this one more simple. You could also add like little dots of, we could try that. You could add like a couple dots of copper paint, just so you have like a little something more in there than just that. Hang on, there we go. I could hear myself yelling at myself. Just to kind of break up a little bit of the black, you know? And just add a little something. You could add paint. You guys have seen us add paint inside here to add a little more texture or whatever. There's a lot of ways you could do something. And this is very dark on the black, but it's just giving it something. Just something. And then I'm gonna do a couple just one-liners here and there. And I'm not touching it all the way. And that way, if somebody's looking at it, they're like, oh, that's pretty in there. think I got it, y'all. I think I got it. I like this. I like that. Just very super simple. I just did simple stuff this week, y'all. I kind of needed to with everything else that's filling up my brain. Whoever, no, Miss Susan, don't you be advertising. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. Good morning, Jeanette. How are you, girl? Don't be replaying, Jeanette. No. But we've got Tight Bond in here. That'll take about 10 or 15 minutes. And then I'll let this sit and so that the driftwood stain isn't so sticky. But yeah, guys, you could just take a simple little thing, reverse it. It doesn't have to be a canvas, apparently. I think this turned out really cute with the little frame that it was. Or you could switch the frame out for something that you do like. There's no glass and it's not canvas. Dusty. So it feels like canvas, but I'm not sure. I'm not for sure, but I'll try to kind of show you the texture here if it'll focus on it at all for you. It does feel like canvas, so it could be, but after this sits and dries, Saturday before I leave, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to spray it with a couple coats of sealer. I wanted to say polyacrylic, but that's a liquid. Okay, polyurethane. I'll spray it with a couple coats of sealer. And that way, whenever I am cleaning it, but you could wait for this to dry and take your time to do the polyacrylic or like the dishwasher safe Mod Podge so that you can wipe this down and get all the dust out of it too. But that's just what I'll do because I'm going to be in a hurry on Saturday, okay? But I'm going to let this sit overnight. Is today Thursday? I might be able to do it tomorrow night. So at some point before I leave, I'll do a couple coats of spray sealer. That way when I do wipe it down, it doesn't wipe off, you know, any of my stuff and like the dust isn't like sitting down in there. Because this part, especially the top part of the frame, is really rough. Thank you, Miss Shannon. I am sure once I'm there in the sun and I close my eyes, it's just all going to be worth it, you know? I hope y'all have a good week. I am going to be gone the 17th to the 24th or 5th, whatever that Sunday is. And I have a lot of fun stuff getting posted on the page for you guys. I didn't even get to everything I wanted to do, but I got a lot of stuff being posted anyways. And then we'll just finish them up when I get back. So, I will be gone, but I got some fun stuff happening. I hope y'all have a great week. I hope if your kids or grandkids are coming over, you have fun with them. Go ahead and post what you guys are creating in the Crafty Queens Clan group. And, yeah, I hope y'all have a great week. You too, Miss Eva, or you too, have a great holiday. Thank you, Miss Eva. Thank you, Kelby. Thank you, G. All right, y'all. We will see you again as soon as we can. If I get time while I'm there, I'll post stuff. If not, I'll catch you up whenever we get back and I'm going through photos and stuff. How's that sound? You're welcome, Miss Georgianne. I hope y'all have a great day and we'll see you again next time. Bye, guys.